see what happens. We'll see how Congress reacts. But you know, the president is out there talking about how outrageous this Mueller investigation is. He's calling it a witch hunt. He called on Sessions, I think, to shut it down this week in a tweet. And I see why the president's frustrated, because you know, we're documenting all this corruption that's behind and beneath the Mueller investigation, and no one's doing anything about it. Now, if the president were to intervene directly, the city would go ballistic. And so he's right to expect his Attorney General to do the work. Think about this. The Attorney General recused himself, and there's no real more, and I don't think he should have recused himself initially, but by the standards by which the Attorney General accused himself, Rosenstein, as I pointed out, is conflicted. Supposedly Trump is being investigated, the president's being investigated over his firing of James Comey. That was recommended to him in part by Rod Rosenstein. Mr. Mueller interviewed for the FBI job. Is he a witness in his own investigation? Why aren't they recused? I mean, you see now this week, if you're watching the news, the Manafort trial, or at least the first of 2 trials, is taking place in Virginia. Nothing to do with Russia collusion. We don't need a special counsel for that. And Mueller, as I've pointed out, has investigated the core Russia collusion issues. The attacks on our election systems, the involvement of Russia propaganda, or the placement of Russia propaganda to sway public opinion, and the alleged hacking of the DNC and Clinton people, none of which has been tied to any Americans. So what else is there to have a special counsel for, other than to harass the president? And this is why Sessions should come forward, unrecuse himself, and shut Mueller down. Frankly, if I were president, I would pardon all the Americans targeted by Mueller. I'd hire a special counsel to investigate the corruption that Judicial Watch has laid out and has been laid out by others. And obviously shut the Mueller investigation down. So the Judicial Watch will continue to work. We've got more documents coming. They are giving us more Peter Strzok documents. I suspect we'll be in a fight about these Steele documents as well. So more is coming. And this process works too slowly, I admit. But we're getting the records out there. And that's kind of all we can do. And we can educate the public through a forum like this so that you know what's going on, and you can let your elected representatives know that you're concerned about this and you want something done. Where's the oversight of Mueller by Congress, for instance? Why is the president all alone highlighting Mueller's corruption? Why? Because Congress is afraid. And they have to be more afraid of the citizens than they are of the swamp in order for them to do anything. And that's where you come in, by letting them know that you're concerned about this issue. So I encourage you to do so.